Seems like all of a sudden you guys have gone from a good spot to like what seems like kind of a pitching depth crisis at the moment. What besides losing Wayne Scott, what have you seen gone wrong? It seems a little bit contagious.
Well, I think previous to this, we were giving up free bases. Today, they just took it to us. I don't know if we're tipping pitches or whatnot, but you know, there wasn't one single swing and miss off of Curtis's fastball today, and that's usually not what happens. He had one strikeout, and every single fastball that he threw was put in play. So, got to go check out the video, see what happened, see if he was tipping some pitches or whatnot. But they were on everything. That's an older veteran hitting team, and we're at a bad place right now.
It just seemed like kind of in general going off of that he just was having a hard time pounding the zone with almost half his pitches being balls this afternoon.
Yeah, I think you know, he wasn't getting his cutter over for a strike, and I think part of it they sit on fastball on that, and that's an older group, like I said, and they got it, and they did damage with it. You know, still, I gotta go back and check because not having a single swing and miss on a fastball is a little bit tough for him. So we'll see. You know, we'll look at the video and see, and all we could do from here is just try to get better, and make sure we could get it to somehow to get it to Piv and Stevenson, and we need a big start out of Dunn tomorrow.
Kristen's really been the only consistent starter on the weekends, at least the last couple of weeks. Do you think that kind of onus is weighing on him a little bit, knowing that each time he's taken the mound the last 3 or 4 outings, you guys have really needed a gem from him?
No, you know, I think he was in a good place. He warmed up pretty good. I thought his stuff was good. I mean, shoot, he was mid-90s with some decent off-speed stuff. Like, you know, he did have a hard time controlling his cutter in the zone. And then a day like today where the ball's just jumping, I mean, every fly ball seems to be out of the ballpark. You really got to keep your ball down. You know, these guys are strong. They got the ball up in the zone and did some serious damage.
Have you and Willie considered bringing Owen from the bullpen into a weekend starter role?
We got to talk. You know, I think we thought about it, but he was in such a good place, and we were winning. We were winning series. This is obviously the first series we've lost. So, you know, after tomorrow, I think we do have to consider changing something, going back to the drawing board, someone being an opener. I don't know, but something's got to give in order to give ourselves a chance to win some ball games.
Is it gonna be Ross tomorrow?
It's gonna be Ross tomorrow. So we need a decent one out of Ross tomorrow, and he's capable of doing it. You know, so hopefully he comes out and throws strikes. We still have Piv, we still have Stevenson there, try to salvage a game.
Looking offensively a little bit, you know, with Crenshaw and Keyshaw both with 2 home runs on the day, and even Nick playing with another one today. You know, what have you guys as a staff seen from those guys, and especially Luke? It seems like he's been, you know, it seems like things are going right for him right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good hitter. Those guys are good hitters, and they take advantage of mistakes. You know, so they're doing a good job. Offense is doing a good job of putting runs on the board. We got to do a better job pitching wise to minimize something, because right now we're not giving ourselves a chance to win. And you know, obviously it gets hot right now during the latter part of you know, as the summer begins, and most of these ballparks out here are short. But when it gets hot, the ball starts jumping. So, you know, we just gotta make sure we do a better job of giving our offense a chance to pull ahead a little bit. You know, that's the problem. We can't avoid 2 big innings today, a 6 and a 4. Timmy was down to the last strike to get out of that inning with a 0. You know, and he's got to make a pitch in order to finish that inning. He's got a guy 0-2. It's a, you know, they got 12 spots. You never know what happens if we make that game a 12-10 ball game now. We bring their closer in. So he's got to be able to get us out of that inning without that 4 runs in the 8th.
It seems like it's a little bit of a theme. It almost reminds me of like a defense that has like 3rd and long issues with the 2 out runs. Do you think that's a lot of mental stuff with guys knowing they're so close to getting out of an inning?
It could be. I mean, it could be. We keep preaching it. Maybe we're talking about it too much. Where we're telling them, hey, we got to get out of the inning. We got to get out of the inning. We got to give ourselves a chance. So I don't know. Maybe I don't talk about it as much, but that's kind of been the approach. Hey, we got to execute a pitch. Every pitch counts. Every run counts with our offense. Got to get out of the inning, and we just haven't been able to do that.
It seemed like just in general, kind of that struggling with those 2 strike counts, getting ahead, and then giving up that hard contact. Do you think there was anything kind of specific there, or just?
No, like I said, I got to go back and watch the video. You know, the only one I'm a little bit concerned about is Curtis, just because, you know, just not like him to be hit that way. When he gives up runs, it's usually because he's hurting himself. And he did hurt himself a couple times. He hit a guy and walked the guy. I think it was the 8 and the 9 hole that he hit and walked to get their leadoff hitter, who's really scrappy. But that's about as hard as they've hit him that I've seen, and with no swings and misses in there. You know, we gotta figure something out.